What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing my vegetable bake recipe. Here are some pan sizes that you can use, but I will be narrating through the rest of this video. I just want to try different sound options. So anywho, getting right into it, I will be using eggplants, gourmet potatoes, flavorful tomatoes with the different colors. They just provide different flavors. I prefer them better. And Brussels sprouts. You'll need a cutting board, a strainer. I also used vinegar to rinse and clean my veggies. If you have a vegetable cleaner, feel free to use yours. I just prefer vinegar. Just to make sure I get all of the chemicals, etc. off. So yes, I'm excited. Let's get started. First up on the chopping block are my potatoes. I like to cut them into 4 because I know they're already small, but I mean, I like them bite-sized, you know? So I cut them into 4. I place all my veggies in this blue bowl prior to, because I mean, I'm just gonna put them all together, put some vinegar and water in there, and you'll see as I, show you the rest of this process. But it's pretty easy, guys. For the Brussels, I do not like to cut them horizontal. Why? Because it will leave that stem, the little thick end at the end of the bud, and everyone basically who's eating won't get the, I don't know, but cutting them horizontal is just not a good look. Cut them vertical, and it's pretty even as far as I can't explain it really well, but basically the stubby part will be at the bottom if you cut them horizontal. So I prefer to cut them vertically just for the consistency. Alright, so we have eggplants next on the cutting board. So what I like to do is, I'm not going to tell you like the thickness because I don't know the thickness. As they fall, you can kind of see how thick I have cut the eggplants. However, once they're sliced, I lay them, and I also cut these into 4. So you will have 4 triangle pieces of eggplant, but they are bite size, I promise. Grab your apple cider vinegar. It is time for some cleaning. Alright, so this is my rinsing process. As you know, all of my veggies were already in the bowl, so I am ahead of myself. I simply just, put the apple cider vinegar in the bowl first. I add water. Then I empty my veggies into my strainer, rinse again, and I just continue the process probably 2 to 3 times until I feel good about it. You do you, I do it my way. Hey, it works for me. But moving right along, don't forget to rinse your veggies, guys. They have plenty of veggies, chemicals and spray, etc. on them, so don't skip that process. Alright, guys, and my fault totally. I failed to let you know that you do need oil. I prefer to use pure canola oil. It has 0 grams of trans fat, which is excellent. 1 gram of saturated fat. But hey, if you are an extra virgin olive oil user, feel free to use whatever you like. I prefer pure canola oil because, I like healthy fats. 1 gram of saturated fat will not hurt. I use a cap full of oil, spread it in my pan. This is just to coat it so my veggies aren't sticking. Look at them, so beautiful in the bowl. Grab a paper towel if you'd like, just to make sure that the oil is spread all over the pan. I'm going to go ahead and add my first layer of veggies to the pan. Remind you, they have already been rinsed and cleaned, and I'm grabbing them straight from the strainer. I'm also going to go ahead and grab my tomatoes, which are not veggies. They are fruit, but so what? It's still really good and healthy. I do not need to cut these little bad boys because they are already bite-sized, just like I like them. I do prefer to layer my veggies in my pan. That way I can ensure that all of my ingredients have proper seasonings. So I'll be showing you some seasonings that you can use, and I'll be showing you the seasonings that I prefer to use with this mix. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and choose the veggie grill and sprinkle this over my veggies. I will then shake the pan just to make sure it is evenly distributed over everything. I am not using regular salt, guys. I use pink Himalayan salt. It is very cost affordable, and I also use sriracha. Now, all the other seasonings, like I said, feel free to season your veggies the way you prefer them. Always go easy on the salt. Just watch that extra water weight. Cut down the sodium, you know. But anywho, I will be doing this layers at a time, preferably just to make sure, again, the consistency with my seasonings are on point, you know. Look at that beautiful meal. Doesn't those colors just do something to you? I'm excited. It is a deep dish, so it will definitely last for 2 to 3 days, depending on your family size. Bake at 350 for 45 to 60 minutes. Feel free to add a tablespoon of butter, or spread some canola oil, just a capful, over the top, just to lock in the moisture, and seal it with aluminum foil. And voila, there you have greatness. Feel free to top with 1/4 of shredded cheese. And indulge. It was such a beautiful day yesterday with all of the bipolar weather. I actually was able to go outside and get an outdoor workout in. Now, it was a little wet, but you know, no excuses. Turning macros into muscles. So I am doing this upper body workout, and guys, like, I really blew my mind. I actually took a full 60 minutes and completed this outdoor workout. Triceps, chest, biceps, you know, chest work, all of that extra flavor. But what really had me going and my heart rate up is this battle rope circuit that I did. Oh my gosh, let me tell you guys, if you don't have battle ropes, this is a great investment. First, to activate stubborn muscles, to get your heartbeat up, energy, strength. Oh my gosh. But anywho, you don't need much equipment to do this workout. I just use bands. Don't mind the the bar you see behind me. I was not using that. I seriously only stuck to the ropes. I did push-ups on my trampoline, and I use these bands to do tricep kickbacks. I love the strength. I just love the muscle activation that I get from bands, especially when I work my triceps. It's phenomenal. So don't worry if you don't get good activation or you don't feel them with dumbbells. Just try another tool, you know. And guys, feel free to make this a HIIT workout. I mean, just keep your heart rate up, minimum rest, you know. But I love battle ropes. They are super intense ways to not only warm up, but to actually strengthen those muscles, you know. So, I mean, it's phenomenal. Make sure you purchase some for your own home use. I actually purchased mine on Amazon for probably less than $40, and it was bomb. So yeah. And guys, this is a full upper body workout, so shoulders are included. I am incorporating up downs. I remember when during my weight loss journey, like these were the worst for me, but I actually continued to do these to strengthen my shoulders for push-ups. So don't leave them out of your regimen. I'm moving on to push-ups, and by this time, guys, I'm gonna tell you I am probably towards the end of my circuit, so I am just burning out my muscles right now. Seriously, I am on fire from the battle ropes. It is no joke. No joke. But we have no room for quitters. So let's move on to the next exercise. Shoulders, here we go. And guys, I do not play around when it comes to my rest breaks. I am very mindful of my rest breaks. So be mindful of yours. That's where the true fat burn comes in, with an elevated heart rate, staying in the fat burning zone. Do not forget that, guys. I bumped my head. I'm really just trying to wear down these muscles. And my last exercise, I am focusing on my chest, that underarm fat that just seems to be so stubborn, you know. This is a great way to hit that area. Hands over chest, core control. And guys, I hope you enjoyed this workout. Please share, thumbs up, and leave your comments below. Thank you so much for your support, and have a great week.
Christina Aguilera. Oye, mamita, dale, que la cosa está arriba.